You know what's crazy? Is if you were to bully a bully, 9 times out of 10 it'll humble him. But if you bully a weak man, 9 times out of 10 that weak man becomes a tyrant. Have you noticed that all of the people in power all across the world are dorks? Do you notice that every oppressor is a dork? All of the worst oppressors in this entire fucking world were dorks or are dorks. They all look like geeks. Like Bill Gates. He looks like he was picked on and he was bullied when he was younger. And now he has this vendetta against the entire world, even people that didn't do anything to him. See, that's the thing that's dangerous about weak men is they target everybody at that point. Once they've been scorned, oh, they go after everybody. Everybody now is going to be their victim once they get into power and they can flex their power. Bill Gates has billions of dollars. I've seen a video of him getting a pie in his face on the streets. He was walking down the streets, and somebody threw a pie in his face, and I was just all like, "Yo, that's fucked up." I'm not for the people bullying the weak, and then the weak turning into complete like bigger monsters than say like a jock would. You know what I'm saying? That would continue on that path. Like I understand it, but at the same time, I'm like, it kind of doesn't make any sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the bullies actually grow out of that shit. I believe that the weak men and the victims when they were younger, they turn into the bigger bullies when they get older. Like they impose shit on the entire world. They become politicians and they try to get back at the entire fucking world or a whole class of people. Maybe a class of people that remind them of the bully when they were younger. But that makes them no better than the fucking bully because they're bullying everybody in the class, like even though they're not guilty of bullying that person, say Bill Gates. All of the biggest bullies in the world are geeks. They're not like the jocks like you would believe. And it's like a rite of passage anyways. It's from human history. Yeah, the smaller and weaker always gets bullied by the bigger, and it's like a rite of passage, right? So what it's a test. It's kind of like you have to endure way more to show that you're fucking tough, right? Like somebody that's smaller and all that shit. If you overcome, that means you're actually tougher than you think you are, and that's what the bully wants to see. Some bullies are monsters, right? Some bullies are just like to bully, but like say you're part of a team like military, a sports team or anything like that, and you see a smaller dude, you want to, or you're in the military, right? Like, and you have this recruit, and you're all like, "Yo, I gotta depend on you to have my back. I need to make sure that say you're not gonna fucking clam up." So yeah, they're going to push him in some kind of way. They're going to push him. They're going to make sure that that motherfucker has the toughness, and in the moment, in a vital moment, that they're gonna do what's necessary and not fucking freeze up like deer in headlights. So it's a rite of passage. Yeah, you have to test people. Like I like say I'm going in a fucking battle. This like geeky dork, weak motherfucker, sensitive motherfucker is beside me. I need to know that he ain't gonna clam up. I need to know that he's gonna have my back. So before that battle happens, I'm gonna be fucking pushing him some kind of way. I'm gonna make sure he's tough enough to be a part of this fucking team. And when you do, you earn more respect than the person that came in looking tough because you endured more. You endured it. That big motherfucker, maybe he didn't get because people already expect. Oh well, he's got to be tough. He's big and all this shit. And he's pretty aggressive. But I bet you if you put a little pressure on him, he might fucking fold faster than the small guy. But yeah, it's a rite of passage though. Anywhere like to be accepted, like people don't want to let people into their circle unless they're tough. You don't want weak people in your circle. One kink in your chain brings it all down. You're only as strong as your weakest link. But back to the point. The ones that see like if you were to bully a jock, most times he's going to be humbled and be a better person. He actually grows up to be a better person. Bullies you tend to grow up to be better people as they grow up and they see the wrong in what they did when they were younger, like I did. I seen the wrong in in my aggressiveness when I was younger towards younger people, and I got mature. But I guarantee he probably grew up to be, and um, look, he has every right to be, but at the same time he doesn't, right? He has the right, yes, to become a monster because he was bullied, but dude, it just proves this like point like that, like you're just too weak to be anywhere near us, and we needed to test you. We needed a test to see how tough you were, and you failed. You failed. You turned into a bitch, a snitch, all this shit. You folded. We don't want that around us. We were pushing to see if you wouldn't fold, and then we would accept you, right? Because appearance means a lot. So you have people on your team that look weak to the enemy, that you're gonna be tried. Like the enemy's gonna try you. That's why we need to make sure that little motherfucker is actually a little Wolverine, a fucking beast. You know,